Good afternoon, Royalwood. Kyle here. Another Thursday afternoon, September 8th. We're on video 54. And I have the pleasure of introducing your new executive chef, Chef Billy Mickelman. And Chef is a certified executive chef. He has been living in Naples for the past several years and worked at some really wonderful operations. So really pleased to have him be a part of our team. So Chef Billy, tell the membership a little bit about your background and where you're originally from and your family, et cetera, so they can get to know you, and certainly they'll get to know your beautiful food that'll be coming out.
All right, yeah. I've been here in Florida now for 7 years, previously from Virginia. I've worked in the Kingsmill Resort in Virginia. I've worked with Hilton for 18 years. Had a great time with them. Moved here to Florida, opened up a property in Bonita Springs, and then moved into Naples. I was with Moorings Park there, and loved it. So pleased to be here with Royalwood during this time, being able to reopen and get the new clubhouse opened up and ready for everybody. My family, I have a lovely wife of 11 years. Carolyn is her name, and we have 3 boys, ages 15, 11, and 13. And then I have 2 daughters who live in Virginia. So, we have a lot going. We love this area, and just really excited to be here at Royalwood.
Chef, tell the membership what type of work that it has to do to accomplish becoming a certified executive chef.
Yeah, for certification, it's pretty much it's a good road to travel. Big part of it is making sure that you've had the time and experience as an executive. I started as an executive chef. My first executive chef position was in 2001. You have to have at least 5 to 6 years to become an executive chef. You have to have that experience. I got my certification in 2009, the beginning of 2009, and have held on to that ever since. You have to recertify for that every 5 years, but a big part of it is the skills part of it. Making sure that you have the skills needed. You have to go through a practical test for that. And then there's also a written test that you take several practice tests there, because there's over 1,000 questions, of which they may pick 100 of those out of the 1,000 to ask you. It's a pretty intense written test, but I enjoy doing it. I've always loved learning. I do not like to rest on my laurels. Whatever I've done today, I want to see what I can do new for tomorrow. So I'm continuing to learn in this field. There's always something. You never stop. There's always something new to learn, and I expect that we'll continue that trend here. I know we will, because I'm not going to let that go, and I'm going to encourage everybody that I'm working with to stick on that path as well.
Right. So Chef Billy started here last Thursday. He's been in the new kitchen and getting that all squared away. We've had some repairs we've had to do, which is pretty natural to some of the older pieces of equipment that we maintain. Chef Billy is meeting with the food vendors, and we're setting up all of the new accounts with food vendors and things of that nature. So we have one more step that we're going through, that we're in the process of. We will have the final inspection by the Department of Hotel and Restaurants. That will be a field inspection. They'll send somebody down from their Fort Myers office and basically sign off on the fact that what we said we were doing when we filed with Tallahassee Department of Hotel and Restaurants, which was basically the blueprints of the kitchen design and the bar design, so that when we told them that we were going to have XYZ hand sinks and things of that nature, they'll send in an inspector to make sure that all of our thermometers are in place and all the refrigeration equipment, et cetera, and the hand sinks are where we said they would be. They've got the proper labels on them, et cetera, as part of their inspection. We don't foresee any issues with that. And then they will issue us our occupational license, which then allows us to begin serving food. And we can't do that until that's the case. But we're basically ready to go. We're taking a look at that right now, so that won't hold anything up. So Laura is busy. She is working with Southern Wine and Spirits and all the other vendors, the Budweiser companies and all of that, to begin ordering and placing the orders for all of the bar products that we need to open up. We still don't have a direct opening date. We're kind of massaging that as we get through each day. But what we will do is we will have probably 2, if not 3 training days as we get the staff on board. The point of sale system needs to be programmed, so that's happening. First phone call on that is happening today with Jonas, who is our Jonas Club software program, which is probably one of the biggest in the country for at least country clubs, and that's all been upgraded as part of the renovation. So I will tell you that as soon as we have an official opening date, everyone will be the first to know. We will have some training where I'll be inviting members to come on in to order off of the menu so that we can be training the servers on all of our standard operating procedures and all of that. I certainly don't want to open up and just say, okay, X date, we're open at 11, and I have 150 people come pouring in, and it's just not well organized. So that's all part of that training program that we're putting in place, so that when we do, quote unquote, just open, that we're ready, we've worked out all the bugs, and we're off to a great season. So that's it from the food and beverage world. The clubhouse is coming together very nicely. The punch lists are basically complete. The fitness center is open, and that is open from 7 to 3 o'clock daily. And as Debbie is processing all of the fob cards for you, she's taking the photos, but the fob cards have not been produced. So you don't need a fob card to gain access into the fitness center at this stage, because the doors are just being left unlocked from 7 to 3 o'clock. So with that being said, hope for those that have come down, you've met John Bates, which is a vendor that we're working with to provide services to the members, and will organize our classes. So any and all support you can get to John is really cooperative, because this is a program in which we're not necessarily paying John for any of his services that he's providing for us. So it's all really, really good program for us as we kick off the new fitness and wellness center. I am thrilled with all the comments, and I'm sure the board of directors is, and the construction committee, with the wonderful, beautiful comments that we're receiving from members that are coming through their new clubhouse. It's going to be a really, really exciting year. We're looking forward to having Chef Billy with us, and obviously, as you met Laura last week. So the team is here, and we're motivated, and we're ready to get it open. You'll be the first to hear. Have a great week, everybody. May God bless this country, and may the best football team win, and I know who I'm rooting for. Thanks.